who has joined on. I appreciate your coming. I hope you were able to go back and work further on your spiritual goals. I did with mine, made some adjustments, and I'm glad about what I did, and I hope you were too. Today, we're going to be looking at physical health. So I'm going to share, as usual, my, it's day 4, and we're setting our goals for our physical health. Okay, so yesterday, we looked at the spiritual health. We had certain questions that we were supposed to answer to help us in setting these goals. Our focus really was on 3 goals, very possible, and then what strategies we believe we're going to adopt in order to accomplish those goals. So if, for example, like one of mine was, I'm going to have like a double Bible plan. I already said, okay, I'm used to doing this particular one at this time, and I was able to identify when my next Bible plan reading would be, that I believe by the grace of God I would be able to do. But we are not going to give excuses, because we're going to have opportunity to always review. So if what you plan doesn't work, then change it to something else. Yeah. So today we want to look at physical health. Now, why physical health? I think I put this up. Why physical health? Your physical health is fundamental to your productivity. If you're not healthy, you'll be unable to carry out the dreams of your heart. That's like a no-brainer. If I'm not healthy, I cannot do anything. Now it's winter, right? And I'm used to, when it's winter, I wake up in the morning, my whole body feels stiff. So when I get up, and of course, as I'll sit down, first of all, sit down to try and recover my body. Then I'll now get up half bent to try and recover. So my body takes a bit more to recover. And I went through a process of thoughts and realized that, lady, it's because you're not exercising enough. So I decided to take my stepping board to my bedroom, such that I have no excuse. It's in my bedroom. So now I use my stepping board. And it was just a couple of days ago, I realized that, oh my goodness, I don't wake up in the morning anymore and bend before I go. Why? Because I'm exercising my body. But that's just a small thing. Yours could be your weight. It could be many other things, and I'll come to that now. But you want to understand that if you are not healthy, you cannot be productive. If you are not healthy, you cannot accomplish those dreams, because you'll be nursing what you should not be nursing. So I want to look at something. For most of us, are women on this platform, and even if there are men, in particular men, because I think women are better at this than even men. So men, please, you need to do your annual health reports, all right? Annual health reports. Even before I left Nigeria, I used to do my annual health as Echo Hospital. Yeah, Echo Hospital. And I know there are many other hospitals, depending on wherever you live, where you can go and do your annual health. One of the problems we have as human beings is that fear of, what if they discover something? Now, is it not better to discover something early than later? Early, so it can be nipped in the bud. And the way to go about it is pray about it, commit it unto the Lord, speak to your body, declare, I am not going to go and discover something that's wrong with my body. I'm going there to affirm that there's nothing wrong with my body. So please, you should know what checks you should do annually, biannually. Anything to do with you, particularly once you're getting past the age of 40, or even if you're much younger, please check yourself on a regular. Then you have your brain health. Somebody spoke about it, touched on it, I think yesterday or day before yesterday. It is very, very important. What are we going to do now to maintain quality brain health, apart from trying to take maybe vitamin A or whatever? Is there something you can put in place that would help you? Let us research on that, set goals in those areas. Then we have physical strength. Okay, we need to start building muscle, little dumbbells, because as we get older, we lose muscle strength. So we need to learn to do, even if you don't get dumbbells, simple things in your home that you could carry. So basically, we need to set goals for physical health. Are you going to start walking? Are you going to be swimming? Are you going to be carrying big stuff? Are you going to be like Kate Henshaw and do that kind of workout? Whatever suits you, but you need to set goals in that area. Please don't say you're too busy. I have a gym card for the YMCA. I cannot go there. I don't go there. I don't have the time. I don't like to go there. But what I've done, and they have fantastic facilities, but I've looked at myself and I know I will not do it. So what I've done rather is to set up my home around me so that I don't fail on that area of my life. You do what works best for you. Then watching our diet. Are we still heavy on carbs? Are we going to reduce something? Are we going to go vegan, vegetarian? Are we going to just learn to have the right balance of foods? Are we going to start doing other thing, intermittent fasting, right? Are we going to stop eating this at night, like myself, who ate late, had a cake late last night? It's okay. But are we going to try and just be more conscious of what we are eating? So these are goals that we need to set for ourselves. Remember that ultimately we're working using this one thing framework. What is that one thing I can do, so that by doing it, every other thing is easier or unnecessary? Remember, we had looked already at what I would love to achieve someday. And we said, okay, maybe this one might be in 5 years' time. And eventually we were able to narrow them down to say, okay, in the next 1 year, I can do this. So even if before you did not set a physical health goal, I'll be surprised if you did not. Make sure you do that. Have at least 3 things you want to work with. And then we haven't yet come down to all this 1 month, this week and the like, but for now, what is your strategy to accomplish those 3 things that you want to do? Why do you want to do it? Is it risky? Is it exciting? I told us before, we should use yes, this one. Why is my goal a risky one? And to give you better understanding, risk doesn't mean dangerous. Risk means there's a risk of failure because I'm not sure I can do it. So that means, there should be a bit of motivation to try to accomplish it. Unless if totally right now, you shouldn't really do it. If you just had a baby, you shouldn't be setting certain goals. All right, is it exciting? Am I looking forward to doing this? Am I passionate about doing this? How does this tie in with my word identity? And then what strategies, at least 5 strategies, would I use to accomplish these goals? And when can I accomplish them? And some of them might run the whole year. Some of them you can actually say, okay, I'll actually start doing this in Q2 or in Q3. You do not have to do everything in Q1, please. You can say this one, I'll start doing it in Q2 or Q3. And finally, you want to say, how would I know I am actually on course on the goals I'm setting? These are the things that we want to look at again today. I'm very glad for all of you